make sure they've got signed.
Because your other thing that you had up, that's saying it as well.
What?
Go back on. That's saying it. There you go.
Right, I've got send. Turn that off. Mute. Hello, you're back. I've had to start Hangouts. Other one just would not come on. I don't know what we're up with. Sorry, guys. And I've got a very big delay on here. I don't know what I'm going to do when Hangouts shuts down. Because OBS, it keeps working and then it doesn't. Hi, Kathy, welcome. Hi, Connie. Thank you for coming back. Hi, Kenny. Hi, Lisa and Robin. Thank you for sticking with me. Thank you, Pickle. Oh, my heart's going 10 to a dozen now. I wondered what the heck were going off. Thank you. Thank you for welcome back. I best put myself into live chat because I'm in top chat a minute. Pickle, are you in live chat? Hiya, Beth. Welcome. Yeah, I'm okay at your end, Emma Connie. Or did you say other streams still trying to play? No, I'm reading blurry writing. I'm having to try and make out what you're praying. Hi, Gary. Welcome. And thank you for your support. I really appreciate it, mate. Hi, Loretta. Welcome. That's okay. Lurk for a little bit, but come out when we do giveaway, okay, sweetie? Right. Well, other streams should have ended, Connie, because I can't get OBS to open up again. It's shut itself off completely. So I'm hoping I'm not talking twice in two places. I told you coffee didn't last long, didn't I? I've got... Oh, no. Screen's... Oh, there, we're catching up. My screen keeps sticking. Hi, Rochelle, welcome. Oh, so it has ended. That's all right then. That's all right. My chat's keeping up to date, but the picture isn't on my end. I hope it's up to date on your end. I've got one negative. How have I ended up with one negative? I've not said no wrong yet. That's my first negative. Hi, Christine. Welcome. It's only because Skype is not on that I've managed to get on. Because usually you people over the pond, you get on our evening time and it's your morning. So I can never find a gap. But today there's a gap because Sky's celebrating Canada Day. Well, I should hope I haven't said anything wrong, Pickle, but somebody thinks I have because I've got a negative. And ever since I started this channel, I've never had a negative until now. But it don't matter because it's still thumbs up to me. Right, so what I wanted to say, seeing as we've got more people now than what we did on the other stream that ended itself for whatever reason. I've been doing some research at what the life of my channel is, because I can't remember. I've got a very bad memory. I can't remember what I did yesterday in my mind when I started this. So I've been doing some research, and the first adult colouring I did was on the 27th of March this year, and it were the first page of the calendar by Kelly O'Gorman, and that was when I found adult colouring. I found it on Facebook because I'd got shingles at the time, and I wanted something that would occupy my mind, because the felting, trying to stab wool, moving my arms about, it hurt a lot, so I couldn't do it, and I needed something to occupy my mind. It's the only way I can keep my mind off of pain and on something else. So I found adult colouring, and that was the first piece I coloured, which I'm extremely happy I found, because from there it took me on my journey. The next thing I did were 2 Alice in Wonderland pictures by Ennis Guerrero, and then on the Ennis Guerrero fan page on Facebook, that's how I found everybody in this community on YouTube. I'd never knew there were anything like this on YouTube. So thanks to that group on Facebook, it got me to meet all of you. And then I set my channel up on the 27th of April this year. And in that short space of time, end of April to now, I've got 152 subs. And I can't believe how quick it's progressed. And for somebody who's hid away for so many years and not opened up to anybody, to suddenly be here in this community with all of you, feeling the love and feeling wanted, I'm slowly coming out of my shell. And I don't feel like I'm hiding behind a brick wall anymore, hoping to God that I don't get hurt, because that's no life. And what I want to say to anybody out there who watches this video back, either in a few months or a few years or whatever, if you're in that situation that you're afraid of being hurt and you're hiding away in your own little world, you're not living. You're missing out on life. And as time goes on, you get to where you can't hold conversations with people because you're not doing anything. You're not experiencing anything. And if you're not, you've got nothing to talk about. And you find it very hard to express to people everyday conversations. And I'm getting where I'm slowly learning how to talk to an adult again, because apart from talking to Ian and kids all these years, I've not spoke to other adults. Hi Robert, welcome. It's nice to see you, sweetie, and thank you for coming. There's a lot of people who hide themselves away for whatever reason, whether it's because they've had injuries, they can't get out there, they can't work, or they've had a bad experience, they've been bullied, or for whatever reason. There's a lot of people out there who hide away, and I hope that they find some comfort in our community, and I hope it helps them progress like it has helped me. And don't you dare buffer. Where are you going? I've not lost you, have I, guys? Are we still live? Hello, somebody tell me, are we still live? Kenny? Oh, we're still back. I'm back. That's good. Oh, you're welcome, Beth. A lot of people find life hard, and life is hard, but it's what we make it. And I was terrible to myself. I was my own worst enemy. Can't get my words out, sorry. I was my own worst enemy. And I'm now being a better person to myself. I'm starting to love myself. And that's a very hard thing to do. But every day I get up and I'm a little bit better. And I'm a little bit better because of you guys. So that is why I've decided that I'm doing a giveaway for all the people who have been helping me since April, end of April. Every day, each and every one of you in your own special way has helped me take one step further away from hiding. And I want to thank you all very, very, very much for that. Yeah, I'm happy to be living now, Christine. Thank you. Yep, you're a strong woman, Bethan, and you've got all my praise, because what you've done is hard. Oh, thank you, Kathy. That means a lot. Thank you very much. That's the worst thing, Loretta, when you get stuck without a vehicle. I've got my backup scooter, my little electric scooter. And if I get stuck, if the truck breaks down for any reason, I know I can still use my scooter and I can go to local shops. And I hope that you've got something as a backup. And if you haven't got that, I hope you've got family members who come and help you and take you out when you need to. I hope you're not just stuck in four walls all the time, because you need more than that, sweetie. Oh, thank you, Connie. That means a lot. Thank you, guys. I know how you feel about me, Kenny. Thank you. Oh, I'm sorry if I've got you crying. I didn't mean to do that, guys. I'm so sorry. Let's upbeat everything. We need to change everything. So I'll colour a bit of this, shall I? And then we'll do a giveaway in, if somebody reminds me, in say 20 minutes or so, half an hour. It's 6:30 here now. So shall we say 7 o'clock? If one of my mods wants to remind me. Oh, I'm glad the happy tears. The happy tears my end as well. You got no local shops then, Loretta? That's a shame. See, in UK, we've got a thing where we say every street has a corner shop. And them corner shops are starting to shut down as big shops are taking over as big supermarkets. But in the little village where I am, we've still got our corner shops. We've also got the big supermarkets, but our corner shops are surviving. And without those, people who are disabled and the elderly who can't get out and about, they'd have to rely on people doing shopping for them. But we're lucky in this village because we've got shops on us doorsteps. So if there's a problem with my truck, like I've got a L200 Mitsubishi, and if anything happens to that, I know I can use my scooter to go to shops. Let me just catch up on chat. Yeah, I think we can all relate to each other. We've all got a story, and sometimes them stories are bad, and sometimes they not so bad. But we all like a pillar of support for each other. There's no treats left. There's no point moaning at me. You've ate them all. No, you've ate them. Go away. I'm busy. Sorry, guys. Sorry, Rochelle. I've just read that totally wrong. For 1 second there, I thought you said you lived over a pawn shop, as in naked people's shop. And I was just going to ask, well, what shopping can you do there, missus? Oh my God. If I weren't blushing much before, I am now. Oh. Oh dear. Oh, calm down again. Okay, Pickles, say bye to them from me as well. It's a good job you look out your window and see concrete after what I just thought, Rochelle. Well, that's a shame, Robin, because if you can't rely on your family, who can you rely on? Ian has doctor's appointments every 2 weeks, which he has to keep up with. We're at hospital every couple of months, and what with me having to go and all, we support each other. I haven't laughed like that in a very long time, Christine, and I think I needed that. But I also think I need a new pair of glasses. Oh dear. Oh. Yeah, that's a lot, Robin. Unfortunately, sometimes it ends up being life, doesn't it? Ian has to have regular blood checks because he's got a blood disorder, and it causes problems for all his major organs. Hi, Amir, welcome. Thank you, Beth. We're all grateful for each other. That's such a long way, Rochelle. See, I've got my family on my doorstep. I ain't got parents anymore. They passed away. But my children are on the doorstep. It is, Kathy. It's great to laugh, but we could do without the crying. Hi, Katie. Welcome. You just missed all hysterics. Well, in a way, I am a bit like that, Christine, because the week after my mum passed away, my brother decided that I wasn't posh enough for him and his friends, so I've not seen him since. So if he turned up at my door, I'd die of shock. See, I've always been down to earth, and I say what's black and I say what's white. My brother tries to make out he's better than where he is and richer than where he is. And it caused friction, so I put an end to it. Yeah, thanks for all thumbs up. It's a shame I got the one down though, isn't it? All right, let's colour some of this before we end up on to dramatics again. I'll just fill some blue in this. You know, the one thing that I don't understand about these crayons is why they don't come with a sharp point. How are you supposed to colour in an area that's tight when it ain't got a point on it? Is it a case of you just put colour in the middle and move it round with paintbrush or what? Is that how you're supposed to do it? Hi Sharon, welcome. Thank you for coming, sweetie. I can't remember if you've been before, but if it's your first time here, welcome, and I hope you enjoy the company. Right, let's get some colour on it. This is only the third time I've used these, and I do like them. But after using the acrylic paints for the past couple of times, I'm not sure if I prefer them. So, but it's practice, isn't it? The more you practice with something, the better you get. And I just need more practice with these. I think that works, doesn't it? Light sky. I'm going to have to bring some white in though to puff it up a bit. I might get one of them face sponge things and get some white acrylic paint and just dab a couple of little white clouds through it. I don't know yet. My brain goes on fast forward, thinking about the next thing I want to do before I finish the first thing. I've got an habit of that. And I'm getting a little bit better at talking, and rather than just sat here quiet and colouring. You don't need to sharpen them. Well, that's all right then. Welcome back, Pickle. How is everybody? I forgot to ask. Hope you're all okay. I suppose you can go with your brush straight from the tip, can't you, if you need to go in any tight areas. I suppose that's how you're supposed to do it, is it? If you need to move colour where you ain't got it, take it straight from the tip. I really enjoyed doing that catch-up video today. Looking at all them pages of the ink house all together, one after another, it looks ever so good. I think I might do another video like Caroline's doing. When I've completed it all, just do one video for the ink house and put all the pages how they come in the book in the same order and see how they all look together. never thought of doing that, but after seeing how they look on catch-up video today on completed pictures, I think it looks really good. It's a good idea. Oh well, that star didn't want to be silver anyway. He looks like being blue. Just caught him. It would be good, wouldn't it, Katie, to see it all together from beginning of book to end of book. Yeah, I need one of them palettes, Bethan. Everything I've got, it's not sharp enough to take any off, so I do it like this at the minute. Thank you, Pickle. I've enjoyed doing the pages I'm doing, and I always seem to gravitate to the double pages. Have you noticed? Apart from the skull one, that's the only single page that I've done. All the rest are double pages. And even I find I'm doing the same with the ink house. I'm opening it up and treating them as double pages, apart from the one with front at house. Must be my mindset. Probably look at single pages and think, well, that's not going to occupy me for long, so I keep gravitating to double pages. I'm going to cover these circles, I think. Can always add colour on top. I'm not messing about going random. We've got 18 watching and 15 thumbs up. Thank you very much. Oh, 17 watching. Somebody's got bored and gone. But thank you for the early thumbs up, guys. That's wonderful. If you're asking me a question, can you please put it in capitals so I can see it, because my computer's that far away. I'm having trouble seeing it. I do take on some challenging pages, don't I, Christine? I don't know why. It must be in my nature. So something's driving me towards them. They must be. And thank you. Thank you very much. I'm glad you like them. Thank you, Pickle. Your comment were beautiful. Thank you. I really appreciate it. And since Liam found me that video editor, it's so easy to use. I can do it all on my own now. To edit all the pictures together and put the music over the top. Even if old and slow brain like me can work that one out. It's such a good program. I don't know if it comes up with the name of the program when I upload the videos. I don't know if it's embedded, but it's just open source video editor. And I can't believe how simple it is to use. And if anybody who knows me close knows it has to be simple for me to use something with technology. Oh, this is fiddly. What the heck's that supposed to be? Looks like something that's supposed to be on a Christmas tree. If I'm doing a light sky as well, I'm going to leave where it leaves light patches. where it naturally falls for light and dark, I'll leave the light ones and might darken the darker areas up a little bit more. And I think looking at it, it's going to need a second coat because in some areas it's not coating very well. I don't know if that's what people do. Do they usually do a second coat of these neo colours? See, I naturally did 3 coats on that one with shark because I wanted deep watercolour. Well, thank you, Mia. Thank you very, very much. Oh, you use it as well, do you, Christine? That's good. You usually go over a second coat with pencils, do you? I'm just bringing the computer around a bit because I need to see chat a bit clearer. Hiya, Joey. Welcome. Thank you for coming. How are you? Hi, Suze. How are you, sweetie? Oh, that's okay. Right. Just take some around here. And he's put little balls on here as well. I don't know if they're supposed to be bubbles in air or what. But I'm going to cover them. Because I don't think we need balls in the sky. And if I cover them and decide to colour them, I can go over with gel pen because at least gel pens stick to the top of this. Oh, right. Let me go up chat. Somebody's saying something's my fault. What have I done now, Rochelle? Welcome back, Shannon. I'm sorry I had to start a completely different stream. The other one just wouldn't come back. Oh, it's my fault for you doing the double page, is it? Well, that's all right. Because you're enjoying it, aren't you, Rochelle? Oh, you did enjoy it. The owls you did. Or are you doing another one? And don't lurk, Rochelle. Are you doing another double page, Rochelle? I've got Bethan into doing double pages and all. She's doing a beautiful one at the minute. Undersea one in Kirby's book. And it's looking wonderful. And I'm quite envious of them rocks she's doing. Try and keep my feather white. Got to learn to slow down and all, because I tend to rush with paintbrush, activating everything, and then end up going over lines. I've got to try and slow down when I get to critical areas. There we go. There's a cat hair in it. Get out. Thank you. Even without the cats around, you still end up with cat hair in everything. I'll just run over that a bit. It don't look like it's activated properly. I'm going to come back to this bit. I'll look up again at chat in a second, guys. Just go around this bit. Not forgot about you. Forgot. Right. You've still got that headache, Kenny. Haven't you been to doctors? It's lasting a long time. Yeah, I'm using Neo 2s, Suze. Let me go back up, chat, because you're flying quicker than I can read it. Got my own back, Bethlen. Making you blush. Well, you're doing marvellous with it. It's looking beautiful. Yep, dog hair everywhere. We used to get that with dogs. Now it's cat hair everywhere. Especially this time of year, they're all molting. And having 6 cats molting at the same time, I can't turn for it without getting hair on me. Yeah. I think I've caught up with you all now. Oh, I mean it, Bethan. It is, it's looking beautiful. Right. Are we still light enough? Because I think we're going to end up with storms again. It's getting quite dark in my little corner. Are we 7 o'clock yet? Oh, yeah, we are. Right, so let's do giveaway then. I'm giving away a Amazon gift card of £15. Anybody can enter. Whoever wins will email me, and then I email them their gift card link for Amazon of their choice. So if mods want to help me figure out who gets the number, so I'm not quick, as you know, and I'll type, when I type go, put a number between 1 and 100, and the one nearest 100 without going over wins. And during the giveaway, don't talk, please, because it's easier for mods to find out who's won. So when I type go, 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 put in a number 1 to 100, please. Are we all ready? Yep, everybody ready? Even them that's lurking, are you coming out? Closest without going over. Yep. So go, go, go. Another 5 minutes in case anybody is late at putting a number in. Hi Cora Beth, welcome. Another 4 minutes just to make sure. Or should I say 2 minutes, not 4 minutes? That'll drag, won't it? Because we've still got late stragglers, look, Katie. That's all right, Cora. Yep, no changing numbers. Right. I'll count down 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stop. Right, I'll get random org. I've got 1 to 100 and I'll generate, and the number is 48. So who's got 48? Yep, there's a huge lag. I think it's because we've got storms coming in, Kenny. Can you see that? Has Loretta got 38? Congratulations, Loretta. Hi, Quinn, welcome. Congratulations, Loretta. If you can email me at hbfelts@gmail.com. If you email me there, Loretta, and I'll sort out your gift for you. Will Loretta go in for a refill of coffee? Congratulations, Loretta. Hi, Cora Beth. Welcome. You're welcome, Pickle. I'm sorry there's such a lag. It looks like we're getting bad weather coming in again. Has Loretta run off for coffee then and not realised she's won? That took me a long time to figure out how to do as well, how to do the giveaway. I've been relying on Carolyn to talk me through how to do it. In fact, I've bent her ear for the past fortnight trying to work it out because it just weren't sinking in. You're welcome, Rochelle. Did you get the email address or do you want me to type it in again? That were a total cover-up, Christine. That were called winging it. You won, Loretta. You did. Thank you, Lisa. Yes, Loretta, you won. Do you want me to type the email address again? Have you got pen and paper ready? Well, enjoy your coffee. Oh no, Mia, you're having bad internet. You had to switch to data. Sorry to hear that. I lost my first stream because of internet. I think we're getting bad weather coming in again, which is all we need because when it starts raining here, it never knows when to stop. Oh, you've managed to get it, Loretta. That's good. If you can email me then, and then I can sort out with you the gift card for Amazon. You'll have to keep trying your Wi-Fi in between, Mia. See if it comes back on because you're going to end up costing you a fortune on data. Yes, UK Wi-Fi is the worst. As you've seen with Pickle, because she keeps getting thrown off every 6 minutes. No, it's not the best, Lisa. Because everything's controlled by British Telecoms, we are held back. We're nowhere near advanced as what Europe and America is. We pay high prices for rubbish internet. And it's about time they did something about it. No, I noticed you didn't get up and you managed to go more than 6 minutes, didn't you, on the second attempt? Or at least it was second attempt to me. I don't know how many attempts you had before. It is bad, Lisa. because most of us here are paying between 50 and 60 pounds per month for internet, for Wi-Fi, especially when we're in little villages, because they say we're so far away from the exchange, phone exchange, whatever that is. So we pay high prices, and we only get what is it, 2 to 6 MB data. So it's really rubbish, yeah. Yeah, 25 minutes. Way to go, Pickle. It's getting better. It is, Quinn. It's terrible. And it's BT. They keep holding us back. And I don't know why. We should be as fast as what America are by now with technology we've got. But we're not. We're held back all the time. And it's terrible. And we lose in the UK, people who are streaming, they're losing a lot of people because they think we're crap channels because we keep getting chucked off, and we're not. It's down to UK internet, and we can be so much better. Yeah, mini Hulk stream, because I had to laugh to myself, Pickle, when you said, "Can't help you," and he went, "No, move." that got me laughing. It's just like my grandkids. Once they get older, crayons, there's no stopping them. Right, I'm going to put some blue down here now. Oh, we'll fill this in. I can talk and colour at the same time. I just can't look up at chat at the same time. So I'll keep looking up every 2 seconds or so. I'll try not to get in the zone and forget that you're all there, which has happened in the past. Got carried away colouring and forgot to look up at chat. And everybody was shouting at me, trying to get my attention because there was a problem with camera. And I got that engrossed in colouring because I love the colouring so much. I forgot to look up at chat. And whether I forgot all you guys, I didn't forget you were there. I just got carried away. How can they charge you $10 for every minute you go over if you're unlimited? That don't make sense, Loretta. How can they do that? And I'd be annoyed with it as well. Yeah, it would annoy me as well. That's all right, Kenny. You lurk away. Yes, Kathy's now our sassy cat who colours. So sassy cat colours. And it's very apt. It were a brilliant name for Pickle to think on. So if anybody's out there who thinks the name's not as good as they think it should be, just go and ask Pickle. She'll think of one for you. See, mine were just straightforward and basic because I couldn't think of anything. And I thought, well, I'm enjoying colouring and I still do my felting. So, yeah, colour and felt. And that's how I came to using the name I've got. It didn't take much thinking about. Oh, bye, Suze. Have a great day. Yeah, it includes everything, Quinn. So that's why it's internet and phone line and phone and TV. So yeah, it covers everything. If it didn't have all that on it, it's still £30 a month though, just for the internet. Yeah, I think they're starting to cap everybody at 20 mg, wherever that is. But that, I thought that would just in UK it's just for mobile data that's capped at 20, not Wi-Fi. I keep rubbing this around my hand. I'm getting it all on my hand, look. All in between my fingers. Colouring myself as much as I'm colouring book. Right, activate this. See, it doesn't matter who we change our provider to. Well, it doesn't matter if it's British Telecom or whether it's Sky or a few others that I can't quite remember any names of at the minute. It don't matter who we use, it all runs through the same telephone lines, which is owned by British Telecom. And it's them who's slowing everything down. Bye, Cora Breath. Enjoy your lunch. And thank you for coming, sweetie. Yeah, slowly turning into a Smurf pickle. Only not as cute. What's the name of that girl one? Can't remember at the minute. I used to watch that all the time with kids. And I can't remember now. In fact, I can't remember names of male ones either. Keep thinking of her name, but that's Wombles, not Smurfs. Well, if anybody had said by the time you reach 50, you get a bad memory and you keep forgetting everything and you can't remember anything from programs or films or anything like that, I'd have said, don't be daft. 50's not old. How can you keep forgetting stuff when you're 50? But it's true. Yes, I think it was Smurfette. That's it. See, something simple like that, and I can't remember. Colour and felt is Smurfette. Yeah, I like that one, Pickle. That's all right, Christine. Thank you for coming. Enjoy the rest of your day. Yeah, I never had any issues before I reached 35. I were quite good at remembering numbers and anything, if event I needed to remember in advance, and what I were doing at work. Nothing phased me. And then as soon as I reached 48-ish, it all started going downhill from then. And I'll be 50 in August, and God knows what it's going to be like after I get past 50. I have to write every mortal thing down. I never used to have a diary because I could never see the point of it. But now I have to keep a diary, otherwise I forget stuff. And like I said earlier, I rely on things like social media, Facebook and Instagram, to remind me of dates of things that occurred, because otherwise I'd be lost. It's drying out. Let me squeeze some more water. There we go. Definitely going blue now, pickle. I'm rubbing it on my hand. When I were working, because I've always worked in shops, in retail, and when I were working, you always had to remember things like quantity and pricing and what have you. You had to know stuff off the top of your head. You couldn't rely on a calculator or writing out down from memory or anything. I could tell you how many boxes of biscuits were on a pallet, and how many were due in and how many were due out, and how much stock you'd got left. I could do all that off the top of my head. And now the simplest things, and I struggle with. And I think a lot of that's to do with the fibromyalgia as well. Not sleeping properly for the past 2 years. I think some of that's fried my brain. But I think majority on it's age. I can blame it on illness as much as I want, but the true fact is it's down to age, and it's us all, I'm afraid. Okay, Mia. Your brain got left in your 20s. CRS. What's that, Joey? There's an alarm going off somewhere. I hope it's not too annoying for you guys. They'll switch it off soon. I wish I could remember useless trivia as well, though, Katie. And I can't. Welcome back, Rochelle. Switch your car alarm off, for goodness sakes. Surely they can hear that. No, me either, Joey. It's laughable at times, though, isn't it? When you're trying to remember stuff. I mean, Ian's been for nerve tests today at hospital. And when we got there, both of us had forgot to write down his list of medication. And that was the one thing that they asked on the letter. Can we bring in what medication he has and quantities and all that lot? And you ought to see parents like bloody old farts sat in car park at hospitals trying to remember what medication he has, what it were called, and what have you. And we could not remember quantities. Felt life on us. And it were almost laughable, both on us trying to remember. And we took the medication 3 times a day. And I order repeat prescriptions, so you'd think I'd remember what names of bloody tablets were, but no, couldn't remember a single thing. Oh, my head's going away at camera again, isn't it? I'm gonna have to stop leaning in. Yeah, in little villages like this, though, we have to be careful, Katie, because you get, every now and again, you get the gypsies go through, and they have an habit of setting car alarms off, and they keep doing it until somebody gets fed up and thinking they've got a problem, and they switch it off. And that's what they rely on for the point where you've got, it's got on your nerves, and they've switched it off so they can pinch it. So no matter how annoying they are, everybody round here knows now that just keep resetting it, reset it, don't switch it off. Yeah. Well, we call them pikeys because they're not exactly gypsies. They're not Roman gypsies. They, how can you put this politely without causing offence? They're a cross between the Irish and the gypsies, and they don't want to do a day's work in the life, and they think that they have a right to pinch whatever somebody else has paid for. And we've got a lot on them that keep going through village. Hi, Alexandra, welcome. Yeah, basically, Joey, bums. But they've always got an Irish accent. And trying to explain that without it sounding like you're being racist or funny or whatever, it's hard to tell somebody, isn't it? But yeah, everybody in the village, they're on alert because as soon as it gets to spring and summer, they start coming through the village. And local to us, we've got a large public house that's been shut down. And recently they set up caravans on there, went in the pub and stripped all the copper wiring out, the pipework for the radiators and anything else they could pinch to make money. And they destroyed all the interior of the pub to the point where they've had to condemn it because it's unsafe now. Yeah, it could have been sold on to another company to reopen it if it weren't for the fact that they'd broke in and did all the damage. And it were only because the owner of the public house had passed away that they ended up having to shut it and put it up for sale. But now they can't do anything with it. They've got to knock it down. It is terrible, Kathy. Yeah. It is, Alexandra. I'm late to the party. I found this Gryffindor in this book, Anemorphia, and I thought I'd do this. So I'm a bit late to the party. Yeah, there's vandals everywhere, Katie. They did, but I never watched that rubbish, Kenny. I don't do television myself. Ian likes watching films, but he don't watch TV programs. But yeah, that gypsy wedding thing, it's supposed to have highlighted how good they are, and everybody had got the wrong idea about them, but it didn't come across like that because everybody knows better. That's all right, Loretta. I'll read it in a bit. Thank you very much. Yeah, I were upset that I couldn't join in. I were trying to get a Harry Potter book in time, but due to our crap post, it didn't arrive. And then Alexandra reminded me that there's certain pages in the Kirby books that can be interpreted as Harry Potter. But by the time I'd found one, there weren't a space for me to stream to join in. So I thought I'd do it today. Only it will take me a couple of days to finish it. So it's not exactly just a day. Yeah, they do. They tend to advertise stuff like that a lot, hoping that they're going to get a big audience to try and convince you that you've got the wrong idea of them. Adverts are annoying enough. Yeah, thank you very much, Rochelle. I try not to be the queen of double pages. It's just that they always end up being double pages. Mm. We have an awful lot of homeless people, Joey, but we never have any problems with them. It's never the homeless who go breaking into your garages and your sheds and your cars, or what have you. It's never them. Mm. But maybe you can do one a little late, Connie. They're in thought, aren't we? With enthusiasms there, we're just a bit slow. A bit slow to party. Well, first it dries up and I hardly get any water, and now it's chucking too much water out. It's a good job these pages can handle it. Gone on his tail. Try not to go his foot. Oh, it's not his tail, it's his wing. Have to find something to cover that bit then. Have any of you guys ever looked back at the first video I put up of the kitten that were messing about with the water pot every time he wanted a drink? Because if you've just heard that noise with glug, 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 it's because he's back in again, digging pot about kitchen floor looking for water, even though it's full. He still does it. and he's over a year old now, and he still does it every time he wants a drink. Just going up chat, see where I've missed, because you're very talkative lot today. Thank you, Mia. Stands out, doesn't it? And like I said, I'm leaving the natural light areas because it breaks the sky up a bit. Yeah, it's making its own pattern as I'm moving it around. Don't know why. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. And you're not that old, Rochelle, so you can't say you're queen or old. Or you, Katie? You're as old as you feel. No, best not say that, because some days I feel like I'm 90. But when my mum's saying that, she always used to say, I'm not old because I'm as old as I feel, and I feel like I'm 20. Hi, Tracy. I didn't see you coming, sweetie. Just if I just put a bit of this in this gap, there should be enough left on the brush to add to it. Yeah. There we go. I suppose it would be lighter towards the animal. Break the colour up in the sky. So I'll not add any more to that. Hi Charlotte, welcome. How are you? Hope you're doing all right. We've got a bit of a lag on the video, I'm afraid, on the stream. It looks like UK's getting some bad weather coming in again. We'll go back up again. Yeah, it seems to be affecting people younger and younger now. Even my children, they've got fibromyalgia. Alex is only 13, and we're already under hospital there with her legs. The pains she keeps getting. So I feel for you, Alex. Old age hitting you at such a young age, it seems like an awful long time when you go year after year with pain. Thank you, Joey. It doesn't seem to be fast to me. I suppose it is a fast medium though, isn't it? A lot faster than using just pencils. It's just a case of scribbling it down and then wetting it and moving it around to where you need it. Where with pencil, you're staying in a little area for a long time until you start covering all the little white dots. So it takes you longer. I think if I had to do it with pencil from start to finish, I wouldn't have got double pages. I'd have gone tiny pages. Postcard size pages. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love using pencil, and I've always used pencils when I stamp images like the roses and that I did on the A4 canvas. That were all pencil from start to finish. And I do love using the pencils. But it takes so long, and sometimes I just want to get colour down quick and then relax and enjoy the pencils after on top. And I'm always looking forward to the next page I'm doing. So I don't like hanging about for weeks on end on one picture. Now, when I get better at doing people, then I will have to slow down because I'm not very good at painting people. So I can't rush it and put a base of paint down. It'd have to be pencil from start to finish. Because I don't want to do markers. I've got markers and I've had markers in the past, but I'm not a marker girl. And fair play to them who do. They do marvellous pictures with just markers, but it don't work for me. I just want more. And I can get more out of either pastels and then pencil, or paints and then pencil, or these neos and then pencil. We've been told that's a 50-50 thing here, Rochelle, because Ian's got nerve damage, legs and back. He's been told it's a 50-50 thing as to whether it works or not. So I hope it works for you, sweetie. Thank you, Kathy. Kenny, sorry. I think I am a natural at crafts. I always have been, right from being little. I pick things up quick. And I'm not bragging. I don't want this to come across as the wrong thing, but I've always found things easy. when it comes to crafts. I'm self-taught on everything I do. I've not been to any schools. I left school when I was 15 and I was glad to get rid of the place. So everything I've learnt since I've taught myself. And I think it helps being a natural because I just find things easy. And I don't mean to sound big-headed because I'm not. I don't mean it that way. Thank you, Mia. Yeah, naturally artistic. That's what I mean. I don't want to sound big-headed about it. That's okay, Charlotte. You lurk away. You got sick in high school, Mia, or did you get sick of it? So if you got sick while you were in high school, that's a long time to have been ill then, sweetie. I'm sorry to hear that. It's a long time to be ill then, isn't it? A lot of years. I think I've missed some of your conversation, Kenny. Let me just scroll back up. No, I can't see. What have I missed? You're on about dealing with pain. That's the worst thing, isn't it? Autoimmune, Mia. It just a lot of things have to be eliminated first. Hi, Tanya. Welcome. It is Rochelle, but I don't know where it came from because nobody else in my family have been artistic. Nobody's been able to paint or anything like that. So I don't know where I get it from. No, let's put some more colour down. Fill this little gap here. Now, this one shouldn't be as bad to get into the spine of the book as what all the others have, because I've noticed this book seems to lay open better. I don't know if anybody else who's got these Kirby books, if they've found that with Mythomorphia, it just seems to be different to the other books. A bit looser is the word I'm thinking. Take a bit of that, just fill that gap there. There we go. Oh. Yeah, I'm using Neo 2s today, Tanya. I did get the paints out, the acrylics again, but I couldn't make my mind up what I wanted to use, and Neo's as one. For a little bit. It does come naturally, Tracy. And yeah, I do class myself as lucky because there's a lot of people who struggle with learning things. But everything has always been easy for me, and it's a blessing in a way. Thank you, Mia. Yeah, I used to look, well, I still try and do some crochet because I can crochet left-handed. And it's only my right hand that's got all the arthritis in it, which I'm lucky about as well. So I do crochet, but not as much as I used to. I'm not as fast with my left hand as I am with my right. Knitting I can't do anymore because I can't hold knitting needles. But I have got a knitting machine that I still use every now and again. I've done lots of different crafts, and I love all crafts. You loom knit, Mia. Is that the plastic round ones or square ones where you take the wool over the top of pegs? Is that the type of loom knitting you're on about? And you have knitting machines. See, I got addicted with knitting machines. Every time I saw one that I thought, oh, that's a better one, I had to have it. See, I get addicted too quick as well. That's another problem of mine. Your mum crochets, Pickle. What does she make? She make blankets and toys. You can get them quite cheap in America, can't you, Kenny? The knitting machines. So I was surprised how cheap you seem to get hold of everything when I were following the forums, Will. You like a lot of crafts as well, then, Pickle. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Tanya, that you need second surgery. Why is it carpal tunnel you've got? Oh, blocked nerves. Mm, bit warm for blankets then. Mm. Sorry though about that, Mia. What did you need surgery on your finger for? Wow, that's a different hobby, Tracy, collecting horror movies. That's one you don't usually hear of. Yeah, blocked nerves. That it's one of the hardest ones to fix, isn't it? Right, you're hyperextended. Ian's got that. Oh, I can't remember the name of it. You know where it makes your fingers curl and pull in, and your toes. It's named after a man's name. I can't remember what the bloody hell it is at the minute, and he's not in the room, so I can't ask him. But he's had the surgery on his hands to try and straighten it all out again. And as soon as he's had the surgery, 2 weeks later, it's all come back with a vengeance. So now both hands is doing it. So it's triggered it the other way. I'm not laughing, Tracy. I just thought it were unusual collecting horror movies. Yeah, yours has bent backwards, Mia. His has bent inwards. He can't straighten fingers out. I think that's as straight as he gets it. You're off screen. How can they see what you're on about when you're off screen, you stupid woman? Yeah, Ian's fingers are curled like that, almost to a fist. It started mainly in that finger, and it all pulled in on guiders. And so he walked about for years like that, with one finger stuck up, and then other one started curling. So they said, "Oh, we'll operate on it and sort that out." So he had the surgery to straighten them two fingers, and it, instead of helping, it made things worse, and it triggered it in every finger. So now it's like that, and his other hands started going as well. But he won't have surgery again now because it's triggered it worse once. It could do it again and end up doing it with his feet because it's a hereditary thing. I wish I could remember the name of it. I can't. Say another thing for old age. Yeah, but it's hereditary in blonde-haired, blue-eyed males, apparently. And he could end up with triggering somewhere else, not just his hands, so he won't have it done again. Yeah, yours did same, Mia. So yours bends the opposite way then, instead of in, it bends out. And is that every finger or just a couple? Mm. Keep away from having it done as long as you can then, Mia. Mm. And that's why you don't do much colouring then, is it? Because it could cause a lot of pain in the back of your hand, wouldn't it, stretching them wrong way. Okay, Rochelle, that's fine. Right, let's get some more colour then on this page. want to try and get all the blue on the sky, and then I can start on the hippogriff. I keep wanting to say griffin, I don't know why, but the hippogriff, I can start on that one next time. I'm going to have to put chat away from me a little bit so I can move the book. So please bear with me while I catch up with what you're saying, because I'm going to have to lean in a little bit more. Ouch, that sounds painful, Loretta. Having spurs on your shoulder. Yeah, I suppose we best change subject from pains and things, eh, Kenny? But we're a community, and we all colour together, and we all have problems together, and whoever finds these channels, they'll probably be finding it for comfort as well, for one reason or another. That's all right, Kenny. Well, I've still got 23 people watching, so we haven't scared anybody away. Liam,
Oh.
I need a coffee. I'm empty.
Shows that. I don't know what I can do about it.
Make a bloody drink, that's what you can do about it. It might be your birthday, but you don't stop you making drinks.
It does when you don't say please.
Thank you. Oh dear son of mine. Please may I have a coffee? Go and get your dad's cup and all. Have a great day, Loretta. Talk to you soon. I like the looks of that book as well, Tanya. That Gnomes in the Neighbourhood. It's another one on me. I might get eventually list. Oh, and that Romantic Country. That's on me. I might get it list. No, not Ian. Liam. Liam's birthday today. He's 22. They say happy birthday.
Thanks.
You have to say thanks so they can hear you.
I don't want to.
Well, you have to. I've brought you up better than that.
So
You're
the
not-
person who didn't say please for a drink.
You're not that shy, I know. See, there's lots of happy birthdays here, look. Not Ian, Connie. Liam. Number 3, son. He's 22 and not too big for a slap round head. I'll be telling you.
Not too young to slap back.
We'll see. Have you got Dad's cup? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Bit down that bit, missed a bit. I think that cloud is part of going behind him. I don't think that's gap. I'll see when I've filled some more in. Is that other bottle empty?
Yes.
There's still some cake in the fridge for you.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Scruff.
Weren't me, it was cat.
There's no cats in the house.
How do you know?
Because I've been watching the back door and I keep seeing them in and out in.
Then one must have slipped by and hidden there.
No. Thank you very much. Yeah, we're always talking like that to each other, all on us. I think I can just about remember when I was 22. Well, the good old days. See, when I were his age, we were always out and about and off in local town centre in pubs and that. Bree don't like drinking, so he don't go anywhere apart from work and back. That's all he ever does. We were never at home. We were always out. I think that's part of him. So sky ends there and it ends there and then comes in front of his leg there and then again over here. I think that's right. Right, so I've got it on my hand again. Then again, I suppose it's different generations now, because there's a lot of them who don't go out to pubs and that like we used to. And it costs too much for a start. When we were young, it were cheap. I mean, we used to go out with £10, have 8 pints of beer, packet of fags, and come back with change. Now they go out with £10, they get one drink if they're lucky, and a packet of fags if they smoke, or 2 drinks if they don't, and the £10 gone. They can't enjoy themselves like we used to. Now have it till leg again, so I think I've got alt sky in that bit. I'll put some up top here, and then that's that bit covered. I think I'm definitely going to get this sky done before I end stream. Not much on it left. Well, I don't know where I've suddenly said, but I've ended up with another negative. Try not to make it too thick because this is a big area. Let's get my coffee in a minute before it starts going cold as well. Because I don't think he'd appreciate me shouting him back for another drink this soon. Oh. I'd just like to know what I've said wrong to suddenly end up with 2 negatives. I shouldn't have it on my mind. I shouldn't be bothered about it, upset about it, but I am. I've had a perfect record all this time. Yep, still counts as a view. That's true. I ain't got any Harry Potter books, Tracy, but I've got the Kirby Rosan's books, and some of these pictures you can relate to as Harry Potter. Like this is the hippogriff from the 3rd film, is it? 4th, isn't it, when the hippogriff comes into it? There's a page with a werewolf on. You could interpret that as Harry Potter with Professor Lupin. I just realised I'm doing this side without moving my paper across. Just bear with me a second. I'm going to be crinkling. And I'm having trouble separating this page as well. There we go. Oh, yeah, there's that 3-headed dog one as well in Mythomorphia, if you've got that one. It was Vicky who pointed them out to me because I said to her I ain't got any Harry Potter books, and I had to put one in my cart on Amazon, but it said delivery were not going to be until this coming Friday, which would be way too late for joining in. And I mentioned it to to Vicky rather, and she said, "Oh, there's lots of pages in Kirby book you can use." So that's why I'm doing this today. I'm a day late on the joining in, but it still counts. Go away, fly. Thank you. It's my drink. I'll look at chat again in a minute, guys. Just want to get round his head. If there's anything for me and it goes off the screen, can you put it on again so I can read it? I'm going to look up in a second. And I'm sorry if I'm missing anybody coming in or leaving. And if that's upsetting the people who's leaving me negatives, then please tell me. I'd like to sort it out. Hi Pat, welcome. Didn't see you sneak in, missus. Thank you, Mia. I'm liking how it's standing out. It's a pity these hippogriffs aren't white, because that wouldn't off look well against that blue. I'm not letting it upset me, Pat. I'm just curious as to why. Hi, Darla, welcome. Well, I'm very sorry that all the latecomers has missed the giveaway, but I'll be doing another one when I get past 300 subs. And as lovely Loretta won it, which she was surprised about. Happy surprised, I hope. She'd gone off to make coffee, didn't she, Mia? Didn't realise she'd won. Bristles is drying again. I might have to try and get the water to come through again. Somebody told me that I shouldn't have to keep squeezing these Derwent brushes. As I'm moving it around the page, it's supposed to keep activating it to slowly keep bringing the water through. But for some reason, this one Derwent brush don't like me because it's not letting the water through as it should. I have to keep stopping and squeezing it. Oh, I've got perfect flow now again. I can tell when it starts drying up because it starts dragging the pigment and not moving it around as easy. Trying that little bit there. And I hope you can't hear all the crying and screaming from this film that Ian's watching in other room, because to me it seems like it's getting louder and louder. Oh. Let me go back up, see, make sure I've not missed anything. I'm glad you're loving the sky, Bethan. It's coming out all right, isn't it? I'm starting to like these Neos. They're working a bit better than I thought. I thought they were mythical, Kenny. I didn't realise they were info about them. Does that mean they were real? Thank you. As you know, I'm 50, so I was quite a age when Harry Potter came out. And I made Ian take me to a local supermarket at midnight to queue and wait for the second book to come out. And there were all these, in this queue, there were all these teenagers and 20-year-olds and so on. And he kept saying, "Are you sure you want to stand in this queue? They're all kids." I says, "I don't care, I want that book." And I made him stand there until nearly 1 o'clock in the morning to get this book. Because they got a special release at midnight. Oh, right, info came from films, right. Hi, Tanya, welcome. How are you, sweetie? Don't bother with films, they're not as good. Get the books and read them, Shannon. You'll enjoy them. See, everybody who's got a creative mind can appreciate the books because you've got such a good imagination and you can get right into it. Where the films, they cut stuff out that's in the books, they make stuff up that's not in the books because they think that it interests everybody and keeps them on edge of the seat, and it doesn't. It just irritates people who are true Harry Potter fans because the books are awesome. Yeah, using Neo 2s, Tanya. Why did coffee have to go cold so quick? Seems like no sooner do you get away from kettle, it starts going cold. I think I might put stickles on these stars. Make them stand out. See, that's another thing. Do you think I should have done a dark background with all stars that's round? Should it have been a nighttime scene? Decisions. Right, try and not go his feathers. But this brush is temperamental. Oh, excuse me. Really, I'm going to have to stop gulping that coffee. Last little bit. Put my hand this way a minute, it's pulling on my arm. That's it, the sky's done. Start on hippogriff next time then. Just make sure that's melted in enough. Looked a bit powdery up there. Oh no, I haven't done this bit, so it's not last bit. Forgot to do this bit. And I bet you're all shouting at screen then, aren't you? Trying to tell me, look, there's that bit you've not done. And I'm there saying, oh look, I've finished. All background's done. Oh, lift up a bit. Oh. I haven't missed you trying to tell me anything, have I? Do people still do that then? Draw eyebrows on their own face? Thought that were a 70s thing. Shave your eyebrows off and then use a pencil to put it back on. Thank you, Connie. I think I'm just finally getting hang of them. Thank you, Tanya. And Kenny. And Mia. Sorry, I'm having to put my nose right up near the table so I can see what you're typing. Oh, it's bad. Thank you, Tracy. I'm just resting my finger 2 minutes before I go back to that last bit. And does it make it look thicker? Nothing. Are you off, Mia? Okay. Have a good evening. And thank you very much for coming. Go back to this then. Get this done. Sirens again. I might have got it a bit dark down here, but it's alright, I can always add white to it when I do next coat, if it needs a next coat. We shall see. Oh, did anybody manage to see the latest video that V put up of the art supplies she got? I watched it this afternoon, and them body sprays that she's got that somebody pointed her out to get, they look amazing with that glittering and shimmer, and so cheap as well. Now, whether they're going to be cheap in the UK for equivalent is another matter, but that's what I want to go and have a look at tomorrow. Go to our local body shop that we sell creams and potions and all that stuff, and see if they've got any glitter body spray, metallic and that. And also she's shown some little pots of gel that you put in your hair that's got colour in it and little stars and whatnot. So they look amazing. So I want to go and have a look, see if we've got anything like that. I'm always looking for something different I can use in books. Something that's not conventional. I want some of that gilding flakes as well. I used to use them on birthday cards, and I thought, well, I've got strong double-sided sticky stuff, and I can run it through die cutter and do shapes, and then put the gilding flakes on it and use that in books. That'd be something different. Just patching that bit up, it's gone a bit wishy-washy. That's it, I've got all colour on now, so we're ready for hippogriff on next stream then. Only problem is my next stream is tomorrow at 11:30 in the morning, and a lot on you are asleep, so you'll be catching up when you wake up. Yeah, it's a lovely colour, isn't it, Pat? I'm just moving the computer so I can read what you've been putting. What colour is it anyway? It is Cobalt blue. Well, I've only got a little tiny set, so I have to make do with what it's got. So I were thinking it were going to be too dark, but it's not. It's just right, isn't it? Any lighter than that, and it won't show up. So yeah, lovely colour. And it's got white in it, so if I need to put any white in anywhere, I can and come back to it. Kenny, you're 8 hours behind me, aren't you? Because it is 8:37 p.m. for me now. So what time is it for you now? I'm sure you're either 7 or 8 hours behind me. Are you on Pacific time? Yeah, no, you watch it back, Beth. And like I say, I would have picked a time that were more appropriate, so that I could include all my friends. But my time that's good for me is our early evening, but it's your early morning, and most of the streamers are on then. So there were no gaps. The only reason I'm on now is because Sky is away today. With being Canada Day, they've gone out for the day, so that's why I managed to get on today. Yeah, your is it CET, Tracy, your time? Kenny, are you on Pacific time? Yeah, I've got yours down in my diary, Alex. Yeah, you're on Pacific time, Kenny, so I think you're 7 hours behind me. What time is it now for you, Kenny? $12:40, right? So 12, 1, 2, 3, 4. You're 8 hours behind me. So if I'm on a, it's 3:30 morning. Too early. Too early. Way early. It is. It has grown a lot, Bethan. And I know you're in US. Oh, Alex were asking where you're from. Sorry, getting mixed up again. Right, your time tomorrow when I'm on, Kenny, is 3:30 a.m. So that means you'll be asleep, hopefully. Not hopefully that you missed my stream, but hopefully you're not being able to sleep. When I rang you, Beth, and it was 2 a.m., then it was 8:30 a.m. for me when I rang you. Because I didn't realise that it was so early for you. Yeah. Right. So I think you've been bored long enough now. I best let you all go. Oh, I'm glad you've put your mouth's a lot better now. That's good. There's no worse than having pain. And pain you can't get rid of. You're welcome, Kenny. Thank you, every single one of you, for being here tonight. I really, really appreciate it. I've already been on 3 hours, longer than what I usually do. You're welcome, everybody. Thank you very, very, very much. And I hope you all have a good day, good evening, or whatever it is at your time. And I'll see you again soon. And thank you, everybody, for the thumbs up. I really appreciate it. Thank you, Beth. And hopefully, if there's time for me, any spaces that I can get an impromptu evening stream, then I will. So I'll get to catch up with you all. That's okay, Joey. If you don't get to see it live, the video will be there to watch later. And I think Loretta's already left us, and I missed saying goodbye, but I hope she enjoys her gift. And the next giveaway will be when I hit 300. So thank you, everybody. And I love you all. And I can't thank you enough for coming and spending time with me. So have a good evening, good day, or whatever. And I'll see you all again soon. Bye.